brand new Android tutorial, and today I will be teaching how to do continuous integration in Android applications. And before going through the implementation, I would like to give you a brief idea of what is continuous integration. Also known as CI/CD, actually is continuous integration or continuous deployment, okay, or development. So what is continuous integration? I will give you some brief introduction, and then we will be going through like immediately to how to use it, okay, using a platform called Circle CI. Okay, so I will be using Circle CI. Actually, it is a introduction lesson for Circle CI, that is we will be using continuous integration provided by Circle CI, okay, which is the platform that we will be using. So okay, let's go to the brief introduction. What is CI? So CI is okay, we are the developers. I think everybody who is listening to me is obviously one of the Android developers. So obviously you guys have already committed so many times in your life, right? When you make a commit daily, we make thousands of commits. So let's see, hundreds of commit, not thousands, but thousand is too much. So in our team also there can be thousands of commits in a day, right? If we have team is very large. So continuous integration is a process of triggering a set of event automatically. It's triggering a set of events or processes like automated build, testing, deployment, that happens all automatically. It's automated process is triggered after each commit, and this is called continuous integration or continuous deployment. That means it is a way of making life easier, like your development life easier. So everything is done automatically, like you're running the deployment, like automating the build, testing your product, like testing your app, everything is done automatically, like everything is triggered automatically. So this is continuous integration. This is the philosophy of continuous integration. And why do we need it? Because we need to when your application is a big application, when your team is a very big team, you want to improve your team productivity, efficiency, and you want to release a very high quality product. You want to find problem easily and solve them quickly. This is the reasons why why bigger and larger companies use continuous integration. Also, if you have a simple app, if you are working only as one developer and you are having a very simple app, also you can use a continuous integration, no worries. Okay, it's not only for the bigger project, it's also for a small and medium projects. And why is because it will help you to it is one like kind of a best practices that you need to use while development. Okay, why is I am selecting Circle CI for my continuous integration? Because it jobs can run fast. What is job means those processes that we are talking about, that those each processes like automatic builds are recognized as a jobs. So jobs, this kind of automated processes run really fast in Circle CI. And second thing is like we can run complex pipeline efficiently with sophisticated chaining, Docker layer chaining, resources classes for running on faster machines. So like complex pipelines. Also pipelines means like a process, because each process will run in a pipeline. It's like kind of a pipeline, a pipeline. Those can be run very efficiently here, and also free to use. And I will be using a free trial versions right now of Circle CI, and I will be showing you right now here. And we have easy to use, very user friendly dashboard, and integrated with GitHub and Bitbucket. Like like I will be using one of my GitHub repository to integrate Circle CI. And yeah, also troubleshooting your problem will be easier, and I will be showing you the documentation after a while, okay, a bit. And then okay, so the second thing is like the prerequisites that you need to know have is actually you need to have a project in your GitHub repository or GitHub bucket repository, okay, to integrate your Circle CI. And then you need to commit the project, obviously, using the VCS, that is like we will be using GitHub. for my trial, I mean like demo. And okay, let's navigate to the Circle CI, and let's try to set up very do some simple setup, and like use I will show you a use case. I will give you a demo of how to use it. Okay, so let's go. The first thing is you need to navigate to circleci.com. Okay, and which is be giving you the information about what is Circle CI. Is a platform obviously for doing a continuous integration fast. Okay, and then okay, we sign up first. As I told you, integrated with GitHub, so sign up with the GitHub, right? Then I would suggest you to create a GitHub account. If you don't have your create a repository of your project. If you don't know about creating a repository, GitHub repository, then follow my tutorial. I have explained you very easily how to create a GitHub repository for your Android Studio project. Then okay, after you are login, then you will be logged into one this specific dashboard. As I told you, it will be very easily navigated dashboard where you can navigate to your project. Okay, you will be, after you logged in, if you see I am logged in with my account here, and you will navigate to your project. Okay, and okay, let me cancel this. And okay, so now I will try to integrate set up my continuous integration with Circle CI with my project, one of my repository, which is my cool app. Okay, so you click up your set up your project. Then when you set up your project, okay, let me expand this. Then you will have a automatically generated config file. Okay, so I will be manually creating a config file, because you know this automatically generated config file really is not so easily work, because but anyhow, you can also try on with that. But as you can see, it's also supports various languages like Android, Java, .NET, you know, Gradle Java, you know, iOS and stuff like that. So it's pretty integrated. So now I would try to navigate to my Android Studio, my cool app. So you know, the first step you have to do is you have to create a hidden folder, obviously Circle CI. And hidden folders are all starting with dot. Okay, and then we have to create a new file, which is obviously config.yml file. Okay, then I add to my repository. Okay, then okay, so now we have to create a config file. And okay, so this is the simple config file. You can also copy and paste from here. Like you can go through my blog and copy and paste the config file here, from here. Okay, so actually, you know, this config file consists of various jobs. As you can see here, it will have a build, then all the steps, means it's all the pipeline that is running. Is, if you see, it's running the this pipeline, you know, saving cache and store artifacts and stuff like that. You can actually, you can also you can navigate. Okay, let's go to the documentation, you know, once again. Okay, if we explore the docs, if you explore the docs, we can like have a various like introduction here, like getting started, you know. uh, as you can see, you can have a various tutorials to get started, like creating a config file, you know. And like if you see here configuration, I would if you want to know more about like writing a YML file, how do we write it? As you can see here, it's a consists of a key value pair, as you can see here. So this is a key, and this is a value, right? So, and another thing, multi-line, like you can also have a multi-line string sequences and stuff like that. Okay, so I would suggest you to go through the official documentation of Circle CI. Okay, and as you can see here, sample config files we can have here. So you can also go through the sample config file, like you see here, like define the job you want to run in the project. Then you have a various steps, like you can, I would suggest you to give a try, and by running those of the config file. Okay, like give a try looking at this documentation, because it will be really helpful if you are into it. And then for the moment I'm just giving you this try with this one, this config file now. Okay, wait, let me go back to my, yeah. So then after I have this file, then I have to commit this file. So I commit this file. I did a circle ci config file, YML file. Okay, so I commit this, I push it. Okay, so after I push it, I go back to my the dashboard of circle ci, and what I have to do is I have to use existing config file and start building, because for the moment I am using my existing config file to start building. And okay, as you can see here, it seems like it's a success. Mm-hmm. Okay, okay, actually I was okay, so as you can see here, it's a success here, but it was 1 second. Okay, maybe we can run again. Okay, okay, we can have a, okay, we can rerun a workflow from start. Okay, I'm running it. Okay, the whole ci process, the pipeline. Let's see if it will work. The build 3 was successful. Build 13, sorry, build 12 was also successful, just build 11 was failed. But actually don't get confused about this build 11 12, because actually those are the my previous trial builds that I did before. Actually the current build is build 13 that is running right now. So yeah, it's taking some time. Let's wait for it and let's overview the documentation. Yeah guys, as I told you, like we can, meanwhile the pipeline is being building, like we can explore through the documentation, and you can explore more interesting facts about ci here, like about how to get started, or if you are new to it, you can go through like the references and stuff like that. All right, so okay, it's all still taking some time to make a build. And yeah, finally the interesting concept that you have to understand is like those steps. As you can see here, those are the pipelines. Like for example, what I'm doing here is I'm running this command, that is I'm changing the permission, I'm giving the permission of execution to this gradle w command, right? And then this command is executing this command android dependency to download the dependency. Then finally it's saving the cache. Okay, with this key, and then with this command it is making a running the test using this run test, as you can see. So actually, this pipeline, this config file consists of all the job that need to be performed, as you can see here as a title jobs here. So this config file is an important file, which is on each commit it is executing this task. Okay, this build. Okay, as you can see, the build was successful. As you can see, the build was successful. We can see what are the tasks, did is that the steps. If you click on the steps, you can see here it spinned up the environment, prepare the environment balance check code, you restore the cache, you change the permission, you download the dependencies, you save the cache, run the test, upload the artifacts and upload the test results, stuff like that. All right, so this was the idea, simple idea. And two tests passed in testing. Okay, as you can see, the test was also passed. Okay, and artifacts, these are the all the results, lint results, as you can see here, right? So this was pretty cool, but now let's also do one thing more. Actually, for example, now I will try to make some error, like for example, like this fragment, I will remove something like what is this? Okay. Okay, sorry guys, maybe I will remove. Okay, so now actually I have just removed one of the section and I will commit it, and we will test check, make a check. Error test case for circle ci. Okay, so actually I have added a error test case to check, so I have committed it. Okay, actually there is a error here. Okay, so now when I will run, I will, okay, let me, where is my Android Studio? Okay, so now when I will push this, um, after I push this commit, okay, it is pushing, and when this will push, it will the build will run automatically. As you can see, if you see build 14, because before we were build 13, now we are in build 14, and obviously this is gonna give us error. We will see that, because there is a error here now, that I have made a error here. So let's see that it will what the continuous integration will do is on each commit and push, that's this is the most important benefit of continuous integration is like, um, on each commit, some uh, some of the processes are triggered, and those are the processes that we have declared in the config file, right? So let's see what this will do. i I assume that is gonna give us error for sure. Let's wait for that. It will take at least like 2 minutes. Let's have some patience and let's wait for to get the error, obviously. Meanwhile, yeah, we can also explore interesting facts like, yeah, yeah, you can also actually connect to Jira. You can actually also Slack, it's all automatically connected with the Slack, so you can also trigger messages to your Slack channel. Those are the benefits of uh, Circle CI. As you can see, you can connect to Jira. Okay, meanwhile we are checking the build. Let's see. Okay, it's actually running the test now. Actually it has passed all this test, and obviously I think it will fail the test, the lint test. As I was suspecting, you see here we have a build failed here, and our error is obviously, where is the error? Where is the error? Let's see the error on test. Okay, as you can see, the fragment box XML 80, we have an error here in the line 80. That is this one. As you can see now, if I I fix this error, top to bottom is obviously text view 10. Yeah, because obviously my constraint was not associated easily. So now I can commit this, solved an error of test case for circle CI. So now we have solved the error. Okay, I commit this. Okay, so now I have solved the error. Obviously now I need to push it, and obviously it is going to trigger the now. So now I've pushed it, and it's obviously it's going to trigger the continuous integration will be triggered. uh, as you can see here, we can also debug faster using test summary. As you can see, test store test result to your config xml file. Actually we have added the text to our config file, and you can get more information about here, you know, the documentation, like this one, like store test results we have in our config file. As you can see here, here store test results path, you know, which will give us the test results. All right, so guys, let's see if our configuration was triggered. Okay, let's go, let me go back. Okay, my cool app. Okay, as you see, right, my build in 15 is being triggered, right? That means my different continuous integration is triggered because I have just pushed one commit, and now obviously the build will be successful because there is no error. So we have to wait for that. So meanwhile, let me explore some interesting topics to show you, like getting started configuration. So what we can talk about is meanwhile we are waiting for our test to, yeah, as you can see, now it's success. So that means if you check the build, everything, every processes, every pipeline was successful, you know. And the test, also the test, good job, two tests passed, artifacts, these are the lean test, and everything is working fine. As you guys, these are the steps, these are the pipeline that it runs, that it was running, you know. So everything worked fine, right? So this is the simple tutorial of contiguous integration using circle ci platform. So guys, I hope it was very helpful for you. So thank you for listening, and catch you in my next lecture. Thanks.